I went to a house for service, and Miss Anne walked out and said she thought she wouldn't see me again. I asked why she would say that, and she said Blank had spoken with her after picking up the check, and said that after the surgery, he was feeling better and would start mowing again. I immediately called Blank and asked him a few questions. However, he denied everything and said that Miss Anne didn't know what she was talking about and that we would speak to the clients this coming week. The week came and went, and I was on my 6 months mowing a month more than the agreed time. He was dodging my calls and just playing dumb. He called and said he wanted to meet and would come by my place and speak to me very nervously. He showed up at my place with a shaky voice and said that he wanted to keep mowing, had a check for me, and had added $500 extra to it. Remember that the deal was for $10,000 and I mowed 1 month more. I received $10,580-ish. If you know basic math, this isn't matching up. I was done and took the check. We said our pieces and left as is. I also said that if he needed any help to reach out, and if I could, I would help. This was by the end of October when the grass down here stopped growing. Now you think this would be over, right? Wrong, heckled me on December and in a very broken tone. Tells me that he wasn't doing good, that he had a pre-heart attack, and that the lawns needed mowing only 1 week away from Christmas. I said not to worry, that I would mow them, and he said he would pay me. I mowed from December to the end of February, and he paid me. During this time he was going through his second heart attack, and this time it was worse because he was in the hospital for a week. I asked if he would let the properties go, and if so, we could work something out. He said that he would think about it. He never said anything, and in March he called me and said that he fell down in one of the properties, that he hard injured himself badly, and that he was ready to let them go. I replied, I've been telling you, but you don't want to listen. Anyway, he was prepared to move on and leave the houses to me, and that he had worked a deal and wanted to share it with me. The deal was that he would tell half the clients that I would take over and that they would pay me, and the other half would pay him until $10,000 to $100,000 were paid to him. In that list that he kept his son and 3 more vacant houses due to the owners passing away. Also, if any of the houses were to be sold, he would lose that extra payment, but he would still get the rest until $10,000 to $100,000 were paid. I agreed. The property's last service was done in the last week of February, and we were in the middle of March. During this time, we had a lot of rain and sunny weather, so you can imagine the weeds.